भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Page number 37, mantra number 8. सोऽयमात्मा अध्यक्षरम् ओंकारः अधिमात्रम् पादाः मात्राः मात्राश्च पादाः अकार उकारो मकार इति With the seventh mantra, the Upanishad has completed Chatushpad Atma Vichara. For that mantra, Gaudapadacharya commented from 10th Karika to 18th Karika. With that, Chatushpad Atma Vichara is over. Atma presented as Vishwa Tejasa Prajna and Turiya Atma. And the same Chatushpad we can see as Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti and Turiya Sthiti, which is not a Sthiti but Turiya Atma. 3 padas and 3 avasthas. The Atma alone appears as Vishwa Tejasa Prajnaha. This Vishwa Tejasa come under Karya Prapancha. Prajna comes under Karanam. Vishwa Tejasa come under Karyam, the effect. Nama Rupa Vyakta Prapanchaha. Prajna comes under Karanam, Avyaktam. From Vyashti standpoint, Vishwa Tejasa Prajnaha. Yesterday we saw in Tattvabodha also. The same Vishwa Tejasa Prajna from Samashti standpoint, Virat, Hiranyagarbha and Ishvaraha. Virat, Hiranyagarbha comes under Karya Prapancha. Vishwa Tejasa come under Vyashti, Sthula Sukshma Sharira Drishtya. Clear? Vishwa Tejasa come under Vyashti, Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira Drishtya Karyam. Virat and Hiranyagarbha comes under Vyashti standpoint and Sthula Prapancha and Sukshma Prapancha Karya Prapanchaha. The third pada, Prajnaha, is Karana Shariram from Vyashti standpoint. And Karana Prapancha is from the Samashti standpoint, Ishvaraha, Antaryami. Karyam and Karanam are stepping stones. Karyam and Karanam are the stepping stones or Adhyaropaha. Karya Karanam comes under Adhyaropa. Turiya Atma comes under Karya Karana Vilakshana Atma. Turiya Atma, that which we call it as Chatushpad. Chatushpad, Turiya Atma comes under Karya Karana Vilakshanam, who is different from the effect and cause. Karana means cause. Karya means effect. Nama Rupam. Karyam is Vyakta Nama Rupam. Karanam is Avyakta Nama Rupam. All are very technical terms we have to carefully note. But very interesting. So after giving this Chatushpat, Atma Vichara, these are the stepping stones. Vishwataijasa Prajna are the stepping stones to arrive at Turiya Atma. Adhyaropa, then Apavada. We negate entire Nama-rupa Prapancha. How you negate? Mithyatva Nischayena. They are all only Nama-rupa Mithya. Then what is Satyam? I, the Turiya Atma, am Satyam. Shantam Shivam Advaitam. Aham Advaita Atma Asmi. Turiya Atma Asmi. Having said this much, from 8th mantra onwards, Omkara Vichara. Omkara Rupena Atma Vicharaha. Chaturmatra and Chatushpad. 4 padas there. Pradhamah pada, Dvitiyah pada, Tritiyah pada. Like that, padas were given there in that previous portion. Now from 8th mantra, what we are saying? Chaturmatra Atravit. Atma Vicharaha. Chaturmatra means 4 letters. Matra means, actual meaning is measure, that which measure. Matra. Amatra means measureless, limitless. What we saw in the last class regarding this Chaturmatra, the entire world is nothing but Nama and Nami. Pada, Padartha. Pada means words. Padartha means objects. Every object has got its own name. Every object has got its own name. Every padartha has got its own padam, corresponding padam, corresponding word. How many objects are there? So many words. How many words are there? So many objects. The whole dictionary is nothing but what? Full of padams, and the whole world is nothing but full of padarthas. Pada, padarthaha. Shabdam, shabdam, shabda arthaha. Shabdarthaha. Words and objects. Therefore, in one song also we sing that Nada Bindu Kaladi Namo Namanar. So Nada Bindu Kala means this Nada Bindu Kala all are Mithya. Turiyam is Satyam. That Nirgunam Brahma alone appear in the Saguna form as Nada Bindu Kala. Bindu means Karana Shabdaha. Bindu means Karana Shabdaha. I think from this only Big Bang theory might have come. Bindu means what? Karana Shabdaha. Uchi Shabda is in potential form. Before our birth, our name was in potential form. After our birth only, Appa Amma have given the name to us. No? That is called Nada and Kala. Our name was in Bindu form first. Karana Shabdaha. Karana Shabda means what? That Shabda which was in potential form, not yet has come into Padartha Varname. Without Padartha, Padam cannot come. Until the Padartha comes, the Padam is always in unmanifest form, potentially there. So, Bindu means Karana Shabdaha. Nada means Sukshma Shabdaha, subtle form. When we are in fetus form itself, Amma, Appa, enna per vekkano kolandaki, they are planning, Swamini, what name you suggest? They ask. Swamini, these names are okay. Okay, they give 10 names to me. What to select in that? They are already in fetus form only. But parents are very eager to keep ready name. That is Sukshma Shabdaha. Nadaha. Then Kala, Sthula Shabdaha. Once you come out, ready name. That's a very big issue nowadays, Finally, they keep one name which is meaningless. Ivada kashtapattittu. Swamini selects nice name. They keep that name also to respect Swamini. And afterwards they call by what name? Nimmi, Chimmi, like that they call. What it means? A pet name like that, Nice name. Baby, all these names. Okay, forget about it. Okay, what I want to say is Kala means Sthula Shabdaha. So the words what we are seeing, words and padarthas and padams. Padam you use connected to that padartha. That is why when I call Vijay Lakshmi, you look immediately. This pada corresponds to that padartha, that person. So, Upanishad choose all padams are nothing but vowels and consonants. Varnamala, ella languages ku Varnamala irkum. Varnamala na theriyumo? Namakku Navaratna Mala da theriyum. Ellarku Navaratna Mala theriyum. Upanishad is talking about Varnamala. Varnamala means all the alphabets which are all there in every language. 50 or 56, 55, 40. The least number is in Tamil. In least number in alphabets and number is very less in Tamil language. Anyhow, Tamil language is a beautiful, wonderful language. Illenna you cannot survive here. In Chennai. Especially Tamil Nadu. Anyhow, our language is Devabhasha. Okay? Our language is Devabhasha Sanskritam. All alphabetic letters, vowels and consonants, among all those letters, now Upanishad is taking one syllable called Omkaraha. Om. Just as you have seen that Atma in different padas, now Upanishad is asking us, now you people, that means you devotees, you are the seekers of moksha, has to see this Turiya Atma on one letter. Akara, Ukara, Makara. Soyam Atma nar. Saha Ayam Atma nar. Saha Ayam Atma. The same self. I am not going to talk about new self. The same self means what? Until now, what is the discussion? Under discussion, Turiya Atma, that same good old Turiya Atma alone, Saha Ayam Atma, Atma is with 4 components. Omkaraha. Omkaraha. That Omkara which has got 4 components. Just as in Chatushpat, Turiya Atma has got 4 factors, 4 components. Vishwatejasa Prajna and Turiyam. 4. Fourth one don't count. Okay. Really speaking, these first 3 are does not come under counting because they are mithya. Okay. Therefore, we have to carefully understand Turiya Atma means 4th pada. Therefore, let me sit for Turiya Atma Jnanam. நாலாவது பாதத்துக்கு போகணும் என்ன பண்ணணும் சமாதிக்கு போகணும் நினைக்க கூடாது now here itself I am Turiya Atma with what Vishwa. Now what is my name? Turiya Atma name. I am in which status now? Jagrat Vishwa. Appa, thank God, I am Vishwaha in the waking state as a waker. Who am I? I the Turiya Atma only. Now Upanishad entering into, now you take this Vishwa as Akaraha. Akaraha. I am giving the gist of 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th mantra. All these 4 mantras are nothing but Chaturmatra Atma Vicharaha. What is the gist of this mantra? Just like Chatushpat Atma Vichara, Chaturmatra Atma Vichara, 4 components are there in the Omkaraha. The 4 components, first component is Akaraha, second component is Ukaraha, third component is Makaraha, fourth component is silence, Amatra. Amatra. I said silence means not absence of sound. Not absence of sound. Silence, and when we listen immediately, absence of sound. That only comes to our mind. But unique meaning we have to take. Silence means where Nama, Rupa, everything has got into Pravilapanam. They all became the Mithya. The Pravilapanam. Dissolution. They dissolve. How they dissolve? Not physically they dissolve. Intellectually, I understand this Karya Prapancha, Nama Rupa Prapancha is Mithya. It does not have any independent existence of its own. Substantiality is not there. With this knowledge, I recognize this Karya Karana Prapancha is Mithya. Turiya Atma is Satyam. So 4 components, Akara, Ukara, Makara, then Omkara, A plus U put together Om. Ad Gunaha, Panini Sutram. Adin Gunaha Chulva. Ad Gunaha means when A is followed by I, U, Ru, Lu, and A, O, R will come. This is Sandhi. Okay. Guna Sandhi they call it. Grammar students can note, other students blissfully forget. Okay, don't forget Turiya Atma. You forget Guna Sandhi, doesn't matter. A plus U becomes O. If A followed by this A, after A, E comes, it will become A. After A, U comes, it will become O. Therefore, A plus U, first component and second component put together, it will become O. Then Makara, Arthamatra is there. Makara is there. That Makara you join to the O, become Om. It is a one monosyllable. Om. Monosyllable. That's why first word comes by this only. Aakattu and solli amma is feeding the food. Sollu sollu na ulla poidum food. And that's why first word the baby utters is not mama atta. First word is amma. Akattu chollu, akattu chollu na and om. So, Chatur Matra, Atma Vichara, how to do na? The 8th mantra is for Uttam Adhikari. Adhikari Bheda is there. 8th mantra, straight away the student who can do the Pravilapanam, Mithyatva Nischaya. Where? Not somewhere. In the class itself, in front of the teacher. Who can do Pravilapanam, Mithyatva Nischayam. Matter, how it can have its own independent existence. So body, mind, complex, nama, rupa, everything is mithya. So 8th mantra is for Uttam Adhikari, Karpura Buddhi. Okay. Then comes the 9th, 10th, 11th mantra, Upasana, for Madhyam Adhikari. Upasana is given for Madhyama Adhikari. Omkara Upasana. Omkara Upasana. So Akara has a measure. Ukara has got a measure. That's why it is called Matra. Ma dhatu. Ma means to measure. Has got a measure. One who does not have measure is called amatra, measureless. Measureless and limitless in artha. Limitless. Amatra is limitless. Who is limitless? Aidi turiya atma, I am limitless. Aidi turiya atma, I am limitless. SWAMINI, how can I am Turiya Atman? Once in a while I have to remind you. I am the Vishwa Taijasa Prajna. I the Atma alone with the Nama Rupa I appear. I myself am originally Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Sat Chit Ananda Swarupam. I am OC. All these names and forms are all RC, RM. அப்பப்போ ஞாபகம் படுத்தணும். இல்லைன்னா நான் ஸ்துரிய ஆத்மா லெவலில் வந்து நான் பேசின்னு இருப்பேன், நீங்கள் எல்லா காரணம்லாம் இருந்து கேட்டுன்னு இருக்கேன்னா எங்கே டேலியே ஆகாது. இந்த ஜென்மாக்கு டேலி ஆகாது. That's why biggest task for teacher is to lift the student to that original consciousness I am. Then only I come to grasp this teaching. Okay, now look into the mantra with this background. With this background, look into the mantra. Saha ayam Atma, the same Atma is Omkaraha. Hauna, Adhyaksharam. From the standpoint of total syllable. From the standpoint of total syllable, the composite syllable. Adhi means the composite syllable. What do you mean by composite syllable? In which Omkara, Akara is included, in which Omkara, Ukara is included, in which Omkara, Makara is included, is called Adhyaksharam. A composite syllable. Not only that, Adhimatram. Adhimatram. Same Omkara you have to divide. Same Omkara you have to divide. How you divide? Akara Rupena, Ukara Rupena, Makara Rupena. You have to differentiate each pada and each matra. You have to divide the composite syllable Adhimatram. Adhimatram. So the same self Atma, Turiya Atma is Omkaraha, which is Adhyaksharam and which is Adhimatram. Adhyaksharam means Omkara with composite letters. Adhimatram means you can see them individually also. Akara, ukara, makara, rupena api drashtum sikyate. Akara, ukara, makara only put together. Onkara. Turiya Atma alone, Karya Karana Prapancha. Karya Karana Prapancha is not there separately from Turiya Atma. Akara, Ukara, Makara cannot exist without Omkara. Omkara alone appearing as Akara, Ukara, Makara. Uttama Adhikari does like this analysis, had to do analysis. That is, Upanishad is expecting from us. Adhyaksharam adhimatram. Having said this, standpoint of individual letter you have to take. Akara individual letter, Ukara individual letter, Makara individual letter. Then next what? Padaha matraha matraha padaha cha. What do you mean by padaha matraha? Each pada is each matra. Each pada you have to equate to each matra. Matra na yedo B complex C tablets adella eduthuka koodadhu. Ennama matra matra nu sollindirka Swamini. இந்த மாத்திரை சாப்பிட்ட உடனே துரிய ஆத்மா ஞானம் வந்துடுமோ அண்ணா அப்படி வந்தா நன்னா இருக்கும். ஆனாலும் அந்த மாதிரி டேப்லெட்ஸ் ஒன்றும் கிடைக்காது. ஒரே ஒரு ஆத்மா தான் துரிய ஆத்மா. யூ நீட் நாட் டேக், ஆல்ரெடி யூ ஆர் தட் துரிய மாத்ரா விச் இஸ் அமாத்ரா. தேங்க் காட், நோ, வாட் எ கிரேட் privilege, no? I am that turiya atma. I am a wonderful, beautiful Amrita Swarupaha, charming the entire universe, not only family members. I am charming the entire universe with my nama, rupa, my vibhuti is pervading everywhere. இப்படி நினைக்காமலே நான் ஆர்டினரி ஹோம் மேக்கர் అని சொல்லி கஷ்டப்பட்டு இருக்கோம். அப்படி இல்லை, நான் தான் துரிய ஆத்மானர். ஓகே, then padaha matraha, each pada is each matra. Vishwaha akaraha, each pada means you take one pada, pradhama pada, Vishwaha, pradhama aksharam is what? Letter, akaraha. So once you take Vishwa, Jagrat, Vishwa, prathama pada, here prathama matra, chatur matra. First matra is akaraha, Vishwa, akaraha are synonyms. Padaha, matra. Then matraha cha padaha. Appadi potlam, ippadi potlam. Pada is equal to matra, matra is equal to pada. Matraha, padaha. The letters are the quarters. Pada means quarter. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. The quarter நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டோம் ஜெனரல்ல. What is our understanding? Prathama padaha, dvitiya padaha, tritiya padaha. 1/4 an artham. Quarter means what? Pada means 1/4. 1/4 means pada. Pada means quarter. That is English translation. Okay. Padaha, matraha, pada. Each matra, letter is each pada. So, taijasa, ukara, matra. Ukara matra ke taijasa, dvitiya pada. Makara ke prajnaha, tritiya padaha. Tritiya pada, prajnaha, makaraha, equal. If from prapancha drishti you take, what is that karana prapancha? Ishvaraha, antaryami. So makara is equal to either antaryami or you can take it as prajnaha. Iti. These, the letters are, what are those letters? Mantra says akaraha, ukaraha, makaraha. A, U and Akara, ukara, makaraha. Then, what is the next point we have to note is For Uttama Adhikari, this Akara, Ukara, Makara, Akara is Sthulam, Ukara is Sukshmam, Makara is Karanam. Sthula merges into Sukshmam, Sukshma merges into Karanam, Karanam is falsified, Turiyatma remains. For Uttama Adhikari, how does Uttama Adhikari do Pravilapanam, Prapanchopashamam? Adi gnapakam irukko? Shantam Shivam Advaitam Chaturdham Manyante, there Visa Prapanchopashamam Shantam. Advaita Atma, it remains after Prapancha Upashamam. The dissolution of the Nama, Rupa, Prapancha, either Vyaktam or Avyaktam, either Karyam or Karanam, either tangible or intangible, everything merges into that Atma Swarupam. Matter cannot exist. Nama, Rupa, body, mind complex. You take this body, Sthula Shariram, and Sukshma Shariram is subtle body, and Sthula and Sukshma both are matter. Matter insentient, inert matter cannot function. So Turiya Atma alone making this matter to function. Therefore, this Pravilapanam has to take place while living in this body itself, this Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, Na Aham. Ippudan Nirvana Shatkam paadnom. Gida paadi mudichuduvom avladha. Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta, Na Aham. A verbal lip movement has to become a fact to me. A convinced fact. There is no doubt in that. How this matter can become sentient without the help of Turiya Atma? Therefore, the Turiya Atma sentient. You want to claim yourself as inert or sentient? Jadama irukkaradhukku viruppama, chaitanyama irukkaradhukku viruppama anna. Enna Swamini, yaarukku jadama irukkaradhukku viruppama irukum? Illaya? ஜடமான பொருளாக இருக்கிறதுக்கு யாருக்குமே விருப்பம் இருக்காது. ஒரு பாடி மனசுங்கிறது ஜடமான பொருள் அது நான் எப்படி சொல்ல முடியும்? அதனால் நான் இது ஆக முடியாது అని మనసులో దృఢமான ஒரு నిశ్చయం வந்தா இது பொய்யினார். அஸ்தி பாதி பிரியம் ரூபம் நாம மித்யானார். அஸ்தி பாதி பிரியம் சத்யம் ஞானம் அனந்தம், அது நான். அஸ்தி பாதி பிரியம் ரூபம் நாம சேத்யம்ஷ பஞ்சகம் ஆத்யத்ரயம் பிரம்ம ரூபம். First three are my own nature. What are they? Asti, Sat, Bhati, Chit, Priyam, Ananda, I am. ஆத்யத்ரயம் பிரம்ம ரூபம். பிரம்மன்னு யாரு? அந்த பிரம்ம எங்க இருக்காரு? நானேதான். அப்படி காமிக்கணும், நானேதான். மதர் இஸ் ஆஸ்கிங் பேபி, யாரு நல்ல குட் பாய் என்ன? நானேதான் అని சொல்லுவா குழந்தை. குழந்தை என்ன சொல்லுவா? நானேதான் குட் பாய் என்ன. Like that, Upanishad is expecting, Upanishad mother is expecting all of us. Like that babies we have to say. Upanishad is asking, who is that Brahman? ஆத்யத்ரயம் பிரம்ம ரூபம். நானே தானே சொல்லணும். உத்தம அதிகாரன்னு சொல்லுவான். சுவாமினி, இந்த ஜென்மாக்கு எனக்கு எவ்வளவு சொன்னாலும் உத்தம அதிகாரியா கிளைம் பண்றதுக்கு கரேஜ் இருக்கணும், அந்த தைரியம் இருக்கணும். ஓகே, அந்த தைரியத்தோட கேட்கணும். நான் எனக்கு புரியலன்னு யாருக்கு புரியும்? அப்படி இருக்கணும். திஸ் இஸ் நாட் ஓவர் கான்ஃபிடென்ஸ் ஆர் எனி ப்ரைடு. திஸ் இஸ் நாட் ஓவர் கான்ஃபிடென்ஸ் ஆர் ப்ரைடு. எனக்கு நச்சிகேதசன் அப்படிதான் நினைச்சான். பகூநாமேமி பிரதமஹான், ஐ ஆம் த பெஸ்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட். சுவாமினிக்கு நான் தான் பெஸ்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் யாருக்கு சொல்லக்கூடாது போய். ஓகே, நம்ம நினைச்சுக்கணும். அப்படி அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி ஷம தம உபரம திதிக்ஷா எல்லா குவாலிஃபிகேஷன்ஸ் இருந்தா எல்லாத்த விட இந்த குரு பக்தி, சாஸ்திர பக்தி, தெய்வ பக்தி அது இருந்தா தானாவே அது அப்படியே செட் ஆயிடும். புரியறத? அந்த மாதிரி விஷயம் இது. ஆத்யத்ரயம் பிரம்ம ரூபம், ஜகத்ரூபம் தத்தோத்வயம். ஜகத்ரூபம்னா நாம ரூபா பிலாங்ஸ் டு body-mind complex. Individual level and universal level, samashti level. So therefore, akara, ukara, makara, iti. This akara, ukara, makara is mithya. Omkaram is the satyam. Omkaram ennardham. And the omkaram apparam. Om. Silence. Appo silence ennardham. In which silence omkara is there. In Atma, and silence and nishabdan edukkukoodadanu sonna, silence and in spite of sound, in whom the sounds are coming out. In whom the sabdam is coming and absence of sound and sound's presence also is coming, arrival and departure. That is called amatra, limitless. Now look into the next mantra. We'll read. Jagarita sthano vaishvanaraha akarah prathama matra apte radimattvadvam. There in the sandhi split பண்ணணும். ஓகே, நான் எப்படி படிச்சேன் அப்படி படிங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் ஸ்பிளிட் பண்ணி சொல்வேன். ஆப்னோதி ஹவை சர்வான் காமான் ஆதிஷ்ச பவதி ய ஏவம் வேத. Now, suppose I am not able to dissolve this nama rupa prapancha. Suppose I am not able to falsify. That is not so easy to falsify this visible world. Falsify enna பொய் ன்னு சொல்லணும். அதுதான் நிறைய பேர் வேதாந்தம் கிளாஸ் வரதுக்கு பயப்படுவான். என்னமோ எல்லாமே பொய்ன்னு சொல்றா சுவாமினி. எப்படி பொய்ன்னு சொல்ல முடியும்? அதனால கிளாஸே பொய்ன்னு சொல்லி போயிடுவான். ஆமா, கிளாஸே பொய்ன்னு சொல்லிடுவான். என்ன பண்றது? தட்ஸ் வை உபனிஷத் இஸ் அஃப்ரைட் ஆஃப் சச் பீப்புள். போகாதுங்க, வாங்கோ வாங்கோ நீ கூப்பிட்டு நீங்க ஒன்றும் போக வேண்டாம். மித்யாத்வ நிச்சயம் பண்ண முடியலன்னா உபாசனை பண்ணு. மத்தியம அதிகாரி மந்த அதிகாரின்னா கோபம் வந்துடும். உத்தம அதிகாரின்னு சொல்லிக்கணும். உத்தம அதிகாரி சொன்னா ஃபால்சிஃபை பண்ணணும். நம்ம ஃபால்சிஃபை பண்ண மாட்டோம், உத்தம அதிகாரிக்கு கிளைம் பண்ணணும். எப்படி முடியும்? உபனிஷத் சேஸ், if you are a உத்தம அதிகாரி you have to falsify. If you are not able to falsify, you have to accept yourself as a மத்தியம அதிகாரி. தப்பில்லை, பரவாயில்ல, நான் மத்தியம அதிகாரி தான். let me try to become a உத்தம அதிகாரி. I need not feel bad. If Mandukyopanishad is above my head many times, doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. But you start doing upasana. All of us know what is upasana. Nikrishta vastuni utkrishta bhavana upasana. At that shabdam, suppose you see Ram, 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 you say, and the Rama picture comes in the mind. Once you look into this is Pratima. Rama, Rama, Rama ன்னு சொல்லும்போது அந்த ராமரோட உருவமே வந்துடும். கிருஷ்ணா 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 பதம் communicate that padam, where it communicates? Krishna pada artha. Krishna bhakta, by saying Krishna, 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 it leads to Krishna padartha. Saguna, Ishvara, Krishna. Similarly, pratikam, if you take saligramam, daily you look at saligramam and worship saligramam, 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 worship பண்ணும்போது, what is the bhavana? Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. This pratika represents Vishnu. Slowly this bhakta is identifying, associating with the Vishnu. But here Vishnu is not there in front of me. But your bhavana is Saligramam Vishnu Buddhi. Shivalinge Shiva Buddhi. This mind has got such a power, with what you associate, it will become like that. Yat bhavam tad bhavati. Yatha yatha upaste tathaiva bhavati. இப்ப நம்ம குழந்தை எப்படி டெண்டுல்கர் மாதிரி பால் போட்டி டெண்டுல்கர் மாதிரி ஆயிடுவான் இல்லையா? அது மாதிரி ஆக்டர் மாதிரி அதே மாதிரி ட்ரெஸ் ஸ்டைலு ஹேர் ஸ்டைல் பண்ணா பார்க்கறதுக்கு அவன் மாதிரி இருப்பான் இல்லையா? இதெல்லாம் இமிட்டேட் பண்றானா இல்லையா? மாடல்ஸ் எல்லாம் வச்சுட்டு இமிட்டேட் பண்றான் இல்லையா? ஃபார் வேதாந்திக் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வாட் இஸ் மாடல்? இமிட்டேஷன். நமக்கு ஒரு மாடல் இருக்கணும் வேண்டாமோ? ஒரு இமிட்டேஷன் வேணும். என்ன மனசுக்கு தேவை அது. The mind is so powerful, what like elephant trunk மாதிரி. The elephant trunk, if you give something to that, it hold on to that. Otherwise என்னன்னா ஆடிண்டே இருக்கும் அப்படி. அது மாதிரி மனசுக்கு ஒரு ஆலம்பனம் கொடுக்கணும். அகார ஆலம்பனம், உகார ஆலம்பனம், மகார ஆலம்பனம். Start with Akara Alambanam. Alambanam anna pratikam, symbol. Once you see tricolor flag, what comes in your mind? Tricolor flag I am seeing. Immediately what comes? My country, India. That's why in Olympic Games, when that people are all carrying their banners, flags, we are all searching for our flag. Namma flag eppo varumanu paapom. நம்ம ஃபிளாக்னா ஆரஞ்சு கலர், கிரீன் கலர், ஒயிட் கலருக்காக தேடிட்டு இருக்கோம். நம்ம கண்ட்ரி வரலையே, இன்னும் நம்ம கண்ட்ரி வரல. நம்ம கண்ட்ரி எப்படி வரும்? அங்கே சிட்னிலோ நம்ம கண்ட்ரி எப்படி போகும்? இந்தியா cannot go there. But that flag, if you see immediately, your mind associate with what? India. Have you seen India there? No. But your mind just, and the Bharata Mata immediately comes in your mind. அதே மாதிரிதான். புரியுறதா? அதே மாதிரிதான் இந்த அகாரம் நினைச்சு ஓங்காரம். we have to meditate upon ஓங்கார as akaraha. ஓங்காரம் fully you are not able to comprehend. அகாரா விராட் வைஸ்வானரஹா. இங்க விஸ்வா, இந்த பக்கம் வைஸ்வானர. so the விஸ்வனாக இருக்கின்ற நான், வெஷ்டி ஸ்தூல சரீரம், Pradama pada, Jagrat avastha, I am the waker, Vishwa, meditating upon Akaraha. Akara means what? The whole entire Virat. This is called Vishwarupa Dhyanam. Vishwarupa Dhyanam is nothing but this only, Virat Dhyanam. How, what is the relation? The mantra says, look into the mantra, Vaishvanaraha. Vaishvanaraha means you can take it as Vishwaha from individual standpoint. Vishwaha. On Akara, one should look at it Vaishvanaraha. So, 9th, 10th, 11th mantras at 3 levels Adhyaropa. Adhikaparam 12th mantra we are going to see. The 12th mantra is Apavada. There only exactly Amatra is going to come finally. Idella Upasana. Okay, Upasana, don't think it is Namakilla, Nam Uttama Adhikari. Listen, you are Uttama Adhikari, no, wonderful. I am very happy. I am the first person to be happy if you are Uttama Adhikari. But still, let us listen this Madhyama Adhikaris Upasana eppadi pannanum. Oruvela namakku thagudi illenna innum edavadhu kurai irundha idu pannalame. Adha and the song la fulla irukkiradhu adha akara ukara makara nar. Akara as what connection now? Pradama pada Vaishvanaraha. In the Vishwanu eppadi meditate pannanum and the akaram engiradhu Vaishvanara nenichi Virat nenichi meditate pannanum. What is the connection between Akara and Vaishvanara? This Akara is Jagarita Sthanaha, whose field is the waking state. Sthanaha, a state, a nilai. Sthana means the place, abode. As a Vishwa, I am in which avastha? Jagrata sthana I am. So entire universe is also Vishwa tally to Vaishvanara or Virat is also in Jagrat. Sthula prapancha. The whole gross name and form you are able to grasp in which avastha? Jagrat avastha. Appa the Virat. Sthula prapancha is Virat. In Sushupti, Sthula prapancha irka. Nama Rupa irka. Unnum kadiyadu. அதனால ஜாகிரத ஸ்தானமா அது சுஷுப்தி ஸ்தானமா? அது சுஷுப்தி ஸ்தானம். ஆன்னு சொன்ன உடனே சப்தம் என்ன வரும்? ஆல் நேம்ஸ் அண்ட் ஃபார்ம்ஸ் வில் கம். அகர முதல எழுத்தெல்லாம் ஆதி பகவானை போற்றி என்னார். ஸோ ஆல் லெட்டர்லோட ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகும் எல்லாமே, எக்ஸெப்ட் இங்கிலீஷ் லாங்குவேஜ். ஓகே, இன் ஆல் அவர் இந்தியன் லாங்குவேஜஸ் ஆல்பாபெட்ஸ் பிகின் வித் வாட் லெட்டர்? தானே. இங்கிலீஷ்ல அதுதான் ஸ்பெஷாலிட்டி ஆஃப் இங்கிலீஷ். ஓகே, ஸோ அக்ஷராணாம் அகாரோஸ்மி. லார்ட் கிருஷ்ணா சேஸ், therefore ஓங்காரம்ல begins with what? The whole world comes, padapadartha comes, start with akara. Srishti, Brahma. Wonderful mantra. Akaraha prathama matra. Anga prathama pada Vishwavaishvanara. Vishwavaishvanara prathama pada. Sthula shariram, sthula prapancham. What is the matra? Prathama matra. Prathama matra akaraha. The first, A is the first letter. Akara shabda karanam Brahmaji in adham. பதார்த்த காரணம். எல்லா பதார்த்தம் பொருளுக்கு காரணம் எவர்னு? பிரம்மா தேவானாம் பிரதம சம்பபூவா விஸ்வஸ்ய கர்த்தான். இல்லையா? பிரம்மாஜின்னாரு. அதுக்குதான் வாணி, வாணிங்க இருக்கும் அந்த சப்தம். அந்த தேவி பாவம், சரஸ்வதி தேவி பாப்பம். என்ன நம்ம நாக்கு மேல உட்கார்ந்துருக்கேன். அந்த சப்த பிரபஞ்சா பிரம்மாஜி டஸ் தி கிரியேஷன். பதார்த்த பிரபஞ்ச, பத பிரபஞ்ச, பதார்த்த பிரபஞ்ச. அதுக்கு காரணம் என்னன்னா அகாரஹா. வாட் இஸ் தி சிமிலாரிட்டி? திஸ் வைஸ்வானரா, திஸ் அகாரா, வாட் இஸ் தி சிமிலாரிட்டி? ஆப்தேஹே. காமன் ஃபீச்சர் இஸ் ஆப்தி மீன்ஸ் ஹியர் வியாப்திஹி. வியாப்திஹி. த விராட் இஸ் ஆல் பர்வேடிங் due to the similarity of all pervading. Second common feature between Akara and Virat, Vaishvanara, is Adimatvad. Brahmaji is also beginning. First, from beginning, from Ishvara, who is the first born? Brahmaji. Adimatvad. From Brahmaji only we have all come later. Therefore, Brahmaji there in Sagunam. But here we have to take letter Akaraha. From Akara letter alone, all letters have come. Adimatvad. Because of this primacy in beginning. Akara pradhana Omkara upasana anartham. And the Omkaranlo Akaram pathinde Akaram predominanta vechini meditate pannadu. Akaram pradhanama vechini meditate pannadu. Then Yaha Veda Evam. Whoever knows this, Veda anna knows. Knows anna huchi knows. Veda anna huchi Veda anna. Veda anna not noun. Here Veda anna whoever does upasana anartha here. The one who meditates. Veda means not knowing, not four Vedas. Here Veda means meditate. Upasate. Yaha upasate. Who does upasana? Vaishvana, as Vaishvanara is all pervading. Looking at Akara, looking at visualizing the Akara. This Akara letter is visualizing. Whom he is visualizing? Vaishvanara. Upon Akara, he visualized the Vaishvanara, Virat, Sthula Prapancha. Who? this Vishwa who do not know that I am Turiya Atma, this Ajnani Upasaka, visualize that Virat Vaishvanara upon this Akara. Yaha Veda Evam, in this manner. What is the phalam? Upasana phalam irkanam. Illaya? Phalam ledane yaar pannuva? Prayojanam anuddishya namandopi pravartate anna. Enakku enna varum Swamini? Edadu varumana. Nalla varum. Enna? Apnoti havai. Just as the Virat pervades everywhere, this person's name and fame also pervades. Nook and corners of the world. Apnoti havai, attains the all desires. He attains all sarvan kaman. He attains all desires. Whatever he or she desires, that will come. You need not struggle because of upasana. Because of this similarity, that Akara is all-pervading and Vaishvanara is all-pervading, this person also gets fulfilled all his desires. Adihi, he becomes the foremost. Becomes the foremost or first in everything. Gold medal da enga ponalum namma kai da unnadi andha madiri irukum. Okay, next mantra we will read. 10th mantra. Now Ukara Pradhana Onkara Upasana. What we have completed, Akara Pradhana Onkara Upasana is over. These are all what? Stepping stones. Prathama Matra, Dvitiya Matra, Tritiya Matra, all Adhyaropa and only stepping stones. To arrive at what? That Amatra. Amatra Turiya Atma. Swapnasthanastaijasaha Ukaro dvitiya matra Utkarshadubhayatvat Utkarshati havai jnana santatim Samanascha bhavati Nastya brahmavid kule bhavati Ya evam veda. Once you are mature enough by practicing this Akara Dhyanam, looking at Akara as Akara is Alambanam. As I meditate upon Akara, what I have to remember? Vaishvanara, Virat, I have to remember. You are mature enough that Sthula Prapancha you have meditated upon. That Sthula Prapancha has to merge into what? Na Sukshma Prapancha. Dvitiya Pada. Sthula Prapancha comes from where? From Sukshma. Gross comes from subtle. So, from gross you have to go to subtle. From gross I have to go to subtle. What is the subtle? Dvitiya Padaha. What is that Dvitiya Pada? Taijasaha. There, Hiranyagarbhaha. Confused Pandrano? Onnililla. Ennamo Swamini, appadiye neenga jumping from word to word, ange inge point irkelna. These are all from Tattva Bodha we are listening. Now, that's why I say Tattva Bodha must be thorough. Nama nenikku kuda nanla Mandukyopanishad Swamini ippu Tattva Bodha. I told you, Tattva Bodha, especially for old students' sake only, I am deliberately revising here. Okay? We should not be complacent. I am an advanced student. Some students feel, in a Mandukya studium, Tattva Bodha eppadi poga mudiyum? Nenikku kudadu. Real sadhaka never feel like that. So to emphasize, to more and more our knowledge has to be stabilized. Adukku. See, just technical terms. Now you have to correlate here. Hange Tattva chonna technical terms, paribhashika padhani edikkahanna theriyada Mandukyanlo you have to implement. If you are able to by heart that whole Tattvabodha, you are able to jump here and there in Mandukya. It is like in a poondu velayattu madre, no? You can just appadi velayadlam words vechittu. Words which velayattamana purinjukanu. Okay. Adhe madre swapnasthaniyaha. What is swapnasthanam? Sukshma prapanchaha or sukshma shariram or taijasaha or hiranyagarbha. What is nama rupa? Pada padartha. Sukshma padartha, sukshma padam. Sukshma padartha, sukshma padam. Sukshma bhutani are not visible, they are not tangible, they are all very subtle. Swapnasthaniyaha. What is jagrat sthanam? Kapram. Jagrata avasthalandhe swapna avastha. Swapna avastha corresponds to what? Sukshma prapancha or sukshma shariram. Sukshma shariram, sukshma prapancha, ukaraha dvitiya matra. Anga dvitiya pada, inga dvitiya matra. Dvitiya pada is taijasaha, hiranyagarbhaha and swapnasthanaha. Therefore, here madhyama aksharam letter is what? Ukaraha. Ukara madhyamaha. Ukara dvitiya matra. Why this ukara? We have to meditate upon what? Hiranyagarbha or taijasaha. Ukara. On ukara, one should meditate hiranyagarbha. Taijasaha means hiranyagarbha. So, upadhi nimittataya namani bahuni. How these namas are coming in? Because of upadhi. So many upadhis means mediums. As many mediums, so many names. Hiranyagarbha karanam, like the father. Hiranyagarbha karanam means karyam only. But karanam from the standpoint of Taijasa is karanam for what? Vishu vandirka vailante. Saddama sollunga parvale. Hiranyagarbha is the karanam for Vishwaha, Virat. Here Taijasa is karanam for Vishwaha. Hiranyagarbha is karyam from the standpoint of Ishwaraha. Hiranyagarbha is karyam from the standpoint of Ishwaraha. Prajna is the karanam from the standpoint of Taijasa. Nalla maatintadu. Amma. Karyam karanam. In Madhyama Hiranyagarbha and Taijasa have two roles. Karyam and Karanam. They are Karanam from the standpoint of Sthula Sariram, Sthula Prapancha, Vishwa and Virat. Taijasa is the Karanam from the standpoint of Vishwa. And Hiranyagarbha is the Karanam from the standpoint of. நான் கேப் கொடுத்துன்னு இருக்கேன். நீங்க தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கீங்களா கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கீங்களா? Hiranyagarbha is the Karanam of Virat. எது சொன்னாலும் ஒம்புதா சுவாமினி ஏதாவது மாத்திருவா பேரன்னு பயம். ஓகே, ஒன்றும் இல்லை. Taijasa is the Karanam of Vishwaha and Hiranyagarbha is the Karanam of Virat. Similarly, Hiranyagarbha is the Karyam of Ishwaraha. Taijasa is the Karyam of Prajna. Therefore, this who is the Karanam of Virat, Hiranyagarbha, I have to meditate upon this Ukara Alambanam. இது விட சொல்ல முடியாது, அவ்வளவுதான். Ukaraha. Therefore, Ukaraha. Utkarshad. And that similarities mantra is giving. What is the similarity between this Ukara and Hiranyagarbha? Why I have to look that Hiranyagarbha upon this Ukara? Why I have to meditate? And there are some similarities. Utkarshatvat. Utkarshati havai. And what are the phalams? Everything is going to come. Later comes again Tritiya Pada, Tritiya Matra. Adella next class lo paakalam. See more in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.